Please hit the subscribe button, tap the bell notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Hello friends, welcome back to Amazing Menswear. In this video, I'll be showing the making of the Cascading Ruffles waist strap skirt. It's a detachable skirt or on the narrow plazos, leggings, jeggings. For the adult size, you may require 4.5 meters of fabric. So let's begin with the draft pattern. We require the total length. This has to be measured from the waist length to the floor length. And for the adult size, it would be of 42 inches. The detachable cascading ruffle skirt will have the belt followed with the circle skirt like this, and in the center front it would be in the shape of like this. The edging will join the cascading ruffles. I hope this pattern is clear to you now. So we'd require 3 steps to follow: the belt, skirt and the cascading ruffles. So according to this pattern, we have to divide the length among these 3 steps. So for the belt, you can go for 2 to 3 inches. These measurements are not standard measurements. You can customize as per your requirement. And for the ruffles, I'd be taking 6 inches. Here we have to prepare the cascading ruffles to join with the skirt edging. The remaining leftover length we have to adjust in the skirt part. So 2 plus 6 is 8 inches. The remaining 34 inches will prepare the main part of the skirt. Whatever age group or the size or length you are preparing, you have to divide it among these 3. Now this is the length part of the skirt. Now we would also require the waist length, which is the width wise of the skirt. The waist length I am preparing for 32 inches. We have to take it as it is, no need of adding the seaming allowance and ease. So 32 we are making 4 parts. To prepare for the circle skirt should be divided by 4. So the 4th part of the waist length is of 8 inches. And to prepare the circle skirt, we would also require the length of the skirt, which is 34 inches, adding 1 inch for the seaming allowance, of an inch on either sides. So using these customized measurements, we'll prepare the skirt. The main step will begin with the marking and cutting of the skirt. Then with the leftovers, we'll prepare the belt and the cascading ruffles. As I said, the length is measured from the waist to the floor length. So now using these measurements, I'll show you how to mark and cut on the fabrics. We'd require 4.5 meters of fabric. With 2.5 meters, we'll prepare the skirt part. Fold in the center and fold it diagonally like this. On the bias, we'll prepare this circle skirt. On the top of the cone, we'll mark the 4th part of the waist length. So place the measuring tape and mark for 8 inches. Ensure to measure either sides of the cone should be of the same length. Measure it. So here I am adjusting a little, and on the 8 I would be marking. The length of the skirt is of 34 inches. Placing the tape, moving a little, mark on 34 inches. You can see here on the 2 layers I'm running short of the fabric, so I'll join with the leftovers. Let me join all the dotted lines first. This is how it looks. Now I'll cut on these marked lines. I haven't given the seaming allowance, so I'd be giving 1 inch seaming allowance and cutting it. Also cut on this waistline. Now I'll be joining this extra piece. Lay this panel on this leftover and give the markings with the seaming allowance. So this patch we have to join with the skirt. Trim off on these marked lines. Place this patch underneath like this. With the seaming allowance, sew it. Both the layers joining with the skirt. Now I kept a side of the back panel and front panel I folded. You can see here this is towards the wrong side of the front panel. You have to give the center slit with the curved line, and I've folded the center front into half, leaving nearly 2 inches from this point to the sides. I'd be marking with the curved shape like this. I think now you can clearly see this is how the curved shape would look. Now I'll cut on these marked lines. Also give the slit, we have to separate the front panels. And if I unfold it, this is how it looks, the shape of the front panels. Now we have to join the sides and this patch to these sides. Now to this center front edging, we'll join the cascading ruffle. I've joined the sides and also the patch towards the sides. Now we have to trim off the extras, giving the shape of the skirt. Overlap it like this and trim off the extras, giving the shape. And the skirt part would look like this. I've done with the completion of the skirt part. Now we have to prepare the belts with the leftovers. So I'd be taking the length of 6 inches with the width of 100 inches. That means 3 times of the waistline. Giving the double fold, we'll get the 2 inches of the belt. Give the center marking on the skirt and on the waist belt. Ensure to match both the centers. The waist belt will have the bow straps in the front. So we'll begin the joining of the skirt from the center back. The center of the belt and the center of the skirt of the back should match. With the quarter-inch seaming allowance, start sewing. Place both right sides together. Start sewing towards wrong side. Reaching to the center front, lock it. Double fold another side of the waistband, inserting the seaming allowance in, overlap it like this and give the stitch line. See how beautifully we are making the alignment of the belt with the skirt. Now reaching to the center front, overlap the seaming allowances in, continue sewing till the end of the straps. Reaching to the end, leave a little. Now tuck in the raw edges and should give the top stitch. The same way we have to prepare another side waistband too. The straps will be used to tie in the center front. I'm done with the 2 steps of joining, the belt and the skirt. The concluding part of the joining of the cascading ruffles will be next. Stay tuned to watch the complete makeover of the cascading ruffles waist strap skirt, and it's a detachable pattern. We'll complete with the narrow palazzo pants, leggings or with the straight cut pants. Wanna leave the stylish statement of ears giving the new identity? Then try it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you like it, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for watching. Meet you in the next video. Bye for now.